Hello, hello, everybody. It's me, Darius. Welcome in. Tonight, we got some Bounty Star. Roast Tale of Graveyard Clem. Alright, so we got us a mecha game here. Bounty Star is an over-the-shoulder 3D action game. It marries mech combat and customization with farming and base building. So we're going to take on the role of Clem here. The next soldier. A war veteran, talented fighter, and expert mech pilot. So, yeah. We'll jump into a new game here. Let's see what the story unfolds. See what we have in store for us. This clip right here, by the way. And her guitar. It's got like a kind of wasteland feel. Old West. Shot back there.
Check in, you rodeo clowns. How's it looking out there? Nothing here, boss. Nice and still.
Mouse button, but we get the enter.
Mostly quiet here. Picking up some light stomping, but I'm guessing we got sorrows on the move. I'll keep my ears on it. Solid copy. Quigs?
Actually, I got some unusual particulates in the air to the south of Short Spire.
Leftover pressure from last night's duster?
I'm seeing it too. Got some thermal noise, but...
Alpha, this is Trimony. Return immediately.
What's up, Jake?
We got unknown vehicles. No IDs, no chatter. Definitely on vector for Short Spire. I think it might be...
What the hell? Warning shots?
Return immediately. Hostile confirmation.
Squad,
Yo,
breaking
baby, look at
through.
that chainsaw.
Defend location from the inside. Go!
That's how Star works. Alright.
Squad, this is McKinney. Where are you?
Clem, I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's happening here in Gamble, and it's happening over in Dirk's Gulch, too.
What? Why isn't my squad talking?
I don't know. I'll look into it. But there is a huge amount of heat from the front gate of Short Spire. Get there, but be careful. You might be on your own.
Be on my own. Seems like it.
What is happening? I'm glad lockdown procedure went off without a hitch, but I'm gonna have to clear a path through the streets and emergency gates. Forgive me, folks.
Forgive me, folks. Motor vehicles are in the way. Alright, so we got camera control, mouse, moving. Go. We got vehicles, stuff in the way, melee attack by F. Alright. Sorry, vehicles. Alright, so we did that. Guess we gotta do these two? I don't know. I know. This one. And I'll just do that. this button. Nope. Well. Not the house, the vehicle. Alright. Think I'm done? Oh. Let's see. Oh, on the door, maybe? Yeah, that's what I was missing. Oh, more vehicles. Go. Alright, we can't just like go over the wall, we gotta break the door down too. Pressing that. Okay.
Combatants have deployed bots and appear to be in a terror pattern. Squad, report.
Squad.
We're pinned down by hostiles.
Alright, squad.
Tell me something.
Clem, we've got significant amounts of enemy mechanized infantry outside all 3 locations, and they're scrambling all mech-to-mech comms. They've got militia units pinned down under huge amounts of suppressing fire, but they... Odd.
What is it?
They aren't advancing on your units or even into the towns. It's like they don't want them inside.
Goddamn. Jake, we're being sieged.
Being siege, Jake.
You're right. Ain't no death chatter on the medical channels, which aren't scrambled.
Because they want us to know that. This is an act of strategic coercion. I need to get to the source of this before the coalition raises the white flag.
Physical cooldown, repair when used by Plasma armor restoration, but needs some time before we can use it again. Repair it with Q. Alright. I did. Okay. If we need to, we can repair it. There we go. Vehicle alone. Go up the road and over, I wonder. Nope, we cannot. Alright. Uh-oh.
These floating jammers must have
Floating
ghosted
jammers.
in the dark. This is how they're controlling the air.
Just gotta shoot them.
I should take these out and get some comms back.
Shift runs in effective range. Alright. So the left one is in effective range, the right one is effective range. Alright. 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 Reload. Yep. Not aiming. Okay. Going this way, I guess. Don't destroy any more vehicles. We don't have to.
Almost to the town square. Source is there.
Clem, can you hear me?
Elijah? How are you talking to me?
I'm at the Garcias on the shortwave. Got some bandwidth when you pop the jammers.
Mm.
I'm gonna get in their MK1 and come fight.
Absolutely not, Elijah. These aren't marauders. These are mercs, and there's a lot of them. You need to leave.
Yeah, you need to leave. Get out.
Are you kidding me with that? This is our home. Dad never would have just left if this was happening, and you know damn well you wouldn't either.
Fine. Get on the emergency frequency and tell everyone to maintain the lockdown, and that I'm dealing with this. Do not get in that raptor, or I will kill you myself before they do.
That's right, Elijah. Stay
Goddamn,
in
Clem.
emergency radio.
Roger that.
All right.
Get him, sis.
I will. Now shut up.
Raptor can fall any distance safely. All right, so like this distance here. All right. No real map or anything.
These sons of bitches
Just gonna
got
go on
floaters
forward.
deployed in case all this goes south for them.
Oh.
Have to get rid of these two, and I know damn well they're gonna shoot back.
Hmm. Is there anything in here? Probably not. Doesn't hurt to look around all the houses. Avoid attacks by dashing in a direction with shift. That okay. Let's keep going. Walk on their tiptoes. I see. We got here.
Well, I'll be damned. One of you snuck on through the curtain.
Hmm.
Who the hell are you, and what do you want?
The name is Samuel Standage, my dear. It appears you are...
All right, standage. Don't just start bothering me.
Time McKinney.
That's right, it's me. Clementine.
Pleasure.
So little guys inside shooting.
I've come here to make a proposition to your formidable and resourced coalition.
Mm-hmm.
Besieging us with your forces? Is that how you do business?
Not ideally. I tried it the amicable way, and your decision makers were not interested in considering. Now, I'm doing it the not so amicable way. The only thing I want is for your lovely coalition to make some goods and feed my men. You'll get good jobs, good money, and much better security than your endearing yet ill-equipped little militia. Sadly, it looks like we are past that. Now you've got a stubborn little settlement here, and I don't actually want to hurt anyone. So be a sweet thing, and go fetch your incumbent ringleader.
You're full of shit, Standage.
That's right.
Beg your pardon, miss.
You have no intention of doing anything peacefully. You live in 3 inches of blood and bullshit, and I can smell it through your hatch.
It's time to get buzzing.
Remove yourselves, or I will do it for you.
All right. So you got stability bars. Take damage from attacks, but not react to them until we kill that bar. Ow. Heal. Nope. Got him. Yes, that's prologue. That's right. Stand down. Mm-hmm.
Looks like I underestimated you, ma'am. I yield.
Mm-hmm. I can get out and walk home.
Clem, don't you dare let that bastard live. You're right. He's full of shit, and there's no way he's yielding. Clem, I can't tell you what to do, but he needs to face justice.
Mm.
His scheme might have backfired, but this is still a huge violation of the regional code. I say apprehend him.
Apprehend him.
We're not killers or lawmen. We are protectors, and he is defeated.
Yeah. Don't recommend that. He's got a lot of hardware still left. Leader alive, and he's still gonna do stuff.
And leave this region. If any of us ever see you in a raptor again, you will be gunned down.
You are as intelligent as you are benevolent.
Shut the hell up. Just leave.
Mm. I'm leaving.
Good job, Captain. I'm worried about him. What if he comes back? Then he will have forfeited the generous mercy I gave him. I've made my decision. Let's clean up. Roger that.
Clem?
Jake, it's Dandage.
He's back
He's
already.
changed his vector.
Mm-hmm.
One last thing, ma'am. While you are a very talented soldier, you are not a particularly good protector.
Mm-hmm. Should let him go. That's a lot of raptors. That's a lot of missiles. They're not a you. I don't know where you're going.
My darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever. Dreadful sorry, Clementine.
Jerk. A big old jerk. All embodies Ada Berry. blood. Find your brother. Where's he buried? Sure, some people survive, but not many. Yep. Graveyard, Clem. Sword? Okay, I can. Yes, this is present day. That was like 190 days ago. 1.5 a year.
Hey, Clem. I can't imagine how much you're hurting, even after all this time. And I can't imagine how aggressively you're taking it out on your lungs and liver. I hate it, and I want to help. We just repossessed an old garage and a junky disassembled Mark II. Got a lucrative job, too, just sitting here. You'll have some feelings about it, but I promise it's a good one. All of it's yours if you come to the Red Expanse. I need to not bury you in the middle of nowhere with nothing in your stomach. Please come. P.S. Still looking for Elijah. But you doing what you're doing ain't helping. Marshal Jake Trimony.
Well, so there's 3 days there and you couldn't find your brother? Red eyes. Red Expanse. Guess it's gonna be our home. Got a bolt for an earring.
Damn, Clem. You put her together in no time at all. How long did it take?
5 hours and 17 minutes. 47 minutes longer than it should have taken.
I see. There a problem in the guts?
Oddly, no. It's from the scrappers, but it's still a Mark II. Got much better oxygen diffusion, simpler input-output mechanisms, and is built for modification.
So what was the problem?
Louder, is it just me?
I was the problem. Too many times I was staring at something wonderfully simple and thinking, it can't be this easy. What mistakes have I made? And then I gunned myself up. Put together more military Raptors than I can count. But becoming efficient then and there cost me 47 minutes here and now. I find that irony infuriating.
Well, it's done now. It looks terrific.
It is. This girl can carry 2,700 pounds of stainless steel death and maintain a strafing speed of 22 miles per hour. Every combat system interlocks perfectly with the endoskeleton, and she's got over 3.5 inches of plate on every joint, bone, and instrument. She's magnificent. Fingers crossed I can actually get inside and... Never mind. Got good news for me?
Let's get some fresh air and talk.
This is garbage.
It ain't garbage. It's just probationary. You'll be able to pick from a selection of low-risk marks with no one crawling up your crack. Except me. But I'm used to your stink.
Okay, Jake.
Low risk, Jake. Which means low profit. What is the problem here?
Look, the Syndicate ain't comfortable just yet. They know about cane beds, and your stock is low.
Are you kidding me right now? I came here because you said I'd have actual work.
I know, and you will. Just gotta get you back in shape.
For fuck's sake. So what do I do then?
You shape up.
Tell me what that looks like to your people.
Well, listen. We repossessed this place from another pilot. He was a piece of criminal dog shit, but he wasn't stupid. This building and this location, primed to be the foundation of a legitimate operation. You, of all people, can get it there. Clean it up, power it up, turn it into the self-sustaining operation we both know it could be, and take on a handful of low-risk bounties. Once you do that, I can reapproach the Syndicate and we can get you what you want.
And you're confident about that?
I am. You'll be wearing that bounty star before you know it, and then the cash will start pouring in.
Fine. I will attempt this. Now get out of here so I can work.
Well, time to grow the hangman. 12 diamonds.
Suppose it's official now. I'm a bounty hunter. It's probationary, which is more than a little infuriating. But it's work. Jake's trying to scrape up a bounty for me. Bless his big dumb heart.
The big dumb heart.
Suspect he'll contact me soon. For now, I need to step outside and rattle out the brain worms.
That's right. Read all subtasks, finish tasks, and progress. Alright, let's... Volume got super loud, so let's make it down a bit more. Alright, so we got the same movement, I'm guessing. Yep, walk to the gate. Alright, so it looks like this little down arrow thing is the gate. Oh, we got this here. Harvest with E. Alright, let's do that. Why not? Can run, yep, sure can. Looks like I can harvest that too. Let's do that while we got it. Alright, we got to the gate. Can hold shift to press control to run. Run to the highway sign. Alright. Control. Go. Alright, so control is like a permanent run. Skip to next jukebox track. Alright. So there's nothing over here. Dead end to me. So please stop. Got it. Flat down, run for a little bit. Alright, let's go to the jukebox. Skip to the next track. Here. Oh. Kick. Alright. Go to the next one. Hello. Didn't like that. Shoot some bottles. Aim. Hey, we did it. Fancy reloading. You come and call. Here. Key. The keys
All right, Clem,
for
I'm prepping
everything.
a bounty for you. Looks like Cleet is looking to trade some curio for a quick and dirty bot cleanup at one of his old ranching spaces.
That is wildly auspicious.
Wildly.
It ain't. Cleet has adored you since your screaming match about motorcycle engines. Help him out and get paid.
All right, what's my next step?
Hang tight. I'm doing the paperwork. When the bounty's ready to go, I'll send it over. You can pursue when you're prepped. Meantime, do what you gotta do.
What I
Roger
gotta
that.
do?
I'ma eat.
I'ma
Good idea.
eat.
Expect the bounty within the hour.
Alright. Look at that. We complete a milestone.
And it's bad luck to get in a raptor on an empty stomach. I ought to throw something together.
Got a kitchen. Nice. Alright. Need cactus fruit and cactus meat. Some cactus over here. Let's grab
I want
these.
some corn for this meal. Now's as good a time as ever to get that merchant terminal up and running so I can put in an order. I've got a battery I can use.
Got a battery. Grab all these. Alright, obtain a battery. Terminal here. Okay, up there's one. Pick it up. Look, we got a battery. Assign power to the merchant terminal. So, flag over there. Alright. That's the terminal there, but we gotta over here and assign power to it, I guess. Oh. E. Manage power. Yo. Oh, look at that. It's up and running. Syndicate of Dust, huh? Instant transaction. Purchase goods acquire immediately in the inventory. Anytime. Alright. I see if you need a curio. You can always sell cacti and scraps. Oh, okay. And this was said to open up your inventory. I see at the top. Let's go shopping. Alright, so they wanted us to buy corn. Buy that and corn. Alright, here we go. Still got 2,000 curio left over. Here. Alright, you can see our combat checklist. Eat food. Let's come on over here. Watch a little bit of this, so we can buy ingredients just right there. Let's cook and eat. Noodles and cheese.
A little of this, a little of that. Done and dusted.
Done and dusted. So we get mechanism speed, thermal regulation, and a fortune. Nice. It'll last until our next mission, so meal overrides the others. Raptor property screen of the Ready Raptor interface. Got a package. Check our mailbox. Some soda, maybe? No. I think if we go here, this is a ready screen, so load out. No. Customization scene shows Clem's inventory, Raptor equipment. Got change we wanted. Augmentations or permanent stat bonuses. We can equip up to 2. Might be upgraded to equip more. Got it. Combat stats can be viewed by pressing Q or E. Which is the screen. You can see the stats and bonuses from food and augmentations we got. Current engine, any permanent upgrades as well. Okay. From here, so you see the food bonus there. So help us return to base temperature faster. We can use it again. And how much scrap you can collect is a bonus there. Cool. Alright, mailbox this way. Like I wrote in on, nice. More cactus. Yeah. Inventory, you can see there's Burst repair, dash jets, armor cutter, carbon pistol. What we got here?
Oh, it's a pretty respectable pile of books.
Some
Looks
books.
like it was sent to the previous owner. Well, he's behind bars, so they're mine now.
They're mine
This
now.
way.
Books to the bookshelf side. Got a box of these guys here. What do we got? Book home. Keep notes with, sure. Can read some books, I guess. Cooperating. Alright, got what? Some history here. Basic manual. Customization. Points, amount of damage it can sustain before being destroyed. Movement speed. Mechanism speed. For support systems. To be used again. Heat. Fortune. Melee and firearm. All engine properties modified by augmentations, which target specific properties. All engines have limited bandwidth for augmentations, but differs by engine. Okay. Note that there are distinct augmentations available to the pilot that will raise and lower the difficulty, lower the default temperature of the Raptor. Okay. This is highly unorthodox and risky modification. Skilled pilots can utilize these augmentations or exploit the unique combat states Raptors underwent operating under extreme thermal conditions. And again, the meals can modify these as well. Basics: perform a chain attacks by pressing F. Differ by the melee weapon you're using. Lock on enemies with the center mouse. Change target lock by flicking. I don't know what's flicking something. Press that again to release the lock. Play up and down. Aim your firearm with right mouse. Shoot with left. Then reload with R. I'm not aiming. Okay. There are many combat and support systems to obtain utilize. Most common are dash jets, burst repairs. Dash allows me to dash in direction. When dash attack with an melee weapon, pressing F during a dash. Okay. Burst repairs allow pipe to repair. Press Q. Can be changed. System requires a short warm up. Restores a large amount of hit points. It can be only used 3 times for combat. So that starter one, let's use it unlimited. Maintain a functional temperature. Certain customizations change the temperature properties. 2 special states triggered by thermal conditions. When very cold, the rate at which the Raptor fires and reloads is increased. When hot, melee attacks is better. Okay. We got the blue bar again. Won't react until we destroy that bar, but they can get it back after some time. Binder, which we haven't got yet. Near death. Firearm, holding C. Okay. Oops. So. Incoming call. Oh well, we're gonna read the history, but too late. Incoming call, we'll read them later.
You're all set. I've sent over the bounty, and you can accept and pursue whenever you're ready.
I gotta check on my dinner. I will be back in a moment. Hang tight. Okay. 5 minutes. You all set? Let's
Copy.
go.
Be safe out there, prickly pear.
Prickly pear. Call him prickly pear. Oh, got a map there. Oh. Check the map to view and accept. Okay. Alright, so we can go out and accept whenever we're ready, but let's go read some more books. Forgot to do that. We kind of was past the history. Part 1. The Historical Archive Coalition. Remember reading this one as a kiddo. At some point, there's an intercontinental war. Every country with a missile or mech took turns ending the world piece by piece. By the time they ran out of kill and steal, the coast looked like the moon, and millions were dead. 100 so miles off, every boiled ocean became a no-life zone. This triggered mass migration all over the world, not just in the States. Up at the edge of the blasted coast, desperate to escape the bad dream, moved inland with the infrastructure wrecked. Food, water, and fuel were extremely scarce. And those on the move became animals. It was as devastating as the bombs. Many millions more died underneath the trampling hooves of the terrified and starving. In the States, these migrants became collectively known as the Black Buffalo. Fortunately, inlanders clinging to their still standing territories resolved to halt the advance. States' long borders were formed in both the east and west that employed deadly force as the Black Buffalo trickled in. Their infrastructure far less damaged by the war, inland states maintained a cruel advantage over the herd, and massacred them for years as they approached. Bodies piled up on the borders, new diseases are born, and dead flesh of the black buffalo, and eventually they jumped the border. Quickly swept through the inland, where it spread like bushfire to the rest of the world, carried by those believing they'd fled it. In a few years, humanity would be brought to its knees, and finally it was a creeping deserts. Entire species reaped by the buffalo plague, ecosystems collapsed left and right, forests wilted, lakes dried up, and cities turned to dust. The scorched, infertile health of the blasted coasts prompted a new desert. It consumed not just the States, but China, large parts of Europe, and the remaining green spaces in Africa. I believe the only reason the planet survived is because she got our ozone back. 2. As we understand it, the buffalo plague ran itself out, and those left standing outside a few rambling humans were the birds and lizards. As the bones taught us anything, it's when you let those two critters inherit an earth, become kings. Ferocious, screaming kings. They called them dinosaurs in the ancient world. The return of the dino that revitalized humanity. We reemerged from our holes, meek from the consumption of weeds and insects, to once again find beasts large enough to feed a community. Our primitive cunning reawakened, we found ourselves bringing in enough food to flourish. Oddly enough, we have no idea how many years passed between the end of the buffalo plague and reemerging. The speed of evolution in old world books would indicate there must have been tens of thousands of years. Wow. The state of things we found buried in the sand contradicts this. Okay. Something just doesn't add up, and we still don't know what's missing. Probably never will. With their numbers coming back up, we eventually ran into each other, which is crucial. But serendipity is a tricky lady. That everyone had crawled out of the holes. Some had found refuge in the city ruins, still grasping some knowledge of the old world. Cave folk and ruined folk would often fight. The places where both sat at the table became populated areas. And humanity retook its place in the ladder from the seat of these civil communities. It didn't seem to take long before we were socially sound. Setting out on the trail of the dinos, these new migrant groups would resettle out in the creeping desert wherever sustainable dinos brought them. Some followed the plant eaters who dug for water instinctively. Some followed the meat eaters who left behind scraps, and some moved in with the lumbering herds of Saros, living in the shadows of the Titans as they carry life with them. Part 3. After making harmony with a struggling but living new ecosystem, distinct groups united by culture and family inevitably formed settlements throughout the desert. For a time, we found ourselves farming, making hunting guilds, and even started writing laws again. As humans placed solid roots in the new world, it was only a matter of time before we began to dig for remnants of the old. The ruins folk understood where to dig, and the cave folk knew how. It was due to these archaeological efforts that we began to re-understand the past. Under the sand, we found books, art, vehicles, appliances, mummified remains of the old world, and guns. But most frighteningly of all, we found the mechanized war suits of the late 21st century, which we would come to call raptors. We didn't originally know what to do with these, or how to make them run for more than a few minutes. But as culture and technology evolved, we eventually got a grip on electric water, or hydrogen, and vehicles were reintegrated all into the world in the form of small all-terrain vehicles and crude work raptors. Here we are now, many more years forward into rebuilding our civilization. Humans have ushered in an era of tenuous prosperity. Settlements now pepper the New World's deserts. We are connected through commerce and a low-bandwidth communication network that transcends the vast stretches of desert between us. We farm, we herd animals, we produce and sell goods, and unfortunately, we fight. Alright, so that's good. I need to take another break and get my food out of the oven. So, alright, I'm back. One just wants to stretch. Through a mission. My food's cooling off. Grab it after that. Oops, we need to go to the. Keep wanting to aim to turn around. E for the bounty board. Alright. Details panel shows information about the selected bounty, including its location, rewards, enemies, presence. Yeah. Got subtasks we want to do. Challenges that give extra curio for first completion. They're not necessarily to complete the bounty, though. 2,500 curio. We got floaters and seegers. Destroy 5 bootlegger crates. Take no damage. Complete the bounty in under a minute and 30. Alright. There we go. Rogue floaters. A minute and 30. Oh, I guess that doesn't. Come over here and say go. Go. Alright, let's see. Looks like we only got these 4 right now. Oh, nope, don't switch. So dash jets are shift, so we could change the Q and shift if we really wanted. We don't need to. P. Pursue bounty. Let's go. Alright, just gotta get back in. You can do it, Clem. Let's go. We got this. Yep.
Have you never been walking? Anytime set free to walk on my
Strap on in. Here we go. Back in there once more into the breach. I can go down there. That's right. Roast tail graveyard Clem, baby. 49. That's some cheap gas. Approaching location, the old corral. Selected place, once full alive. All those guys are gonna defeat. Anywhere, sec bots, rogue floaters. Alright.
I need to remember that even though it's nice and cool in the morning, this girl can still overheat. If I let that happen, I'll be a sitting duck for a few seconds while the system reboots.
Alright. Yep. First repair, we got that. Not so much for not taking any damage. Crate there. Alright, we got Brow Almanac. These with the R symbol and the bar have range resistance. Okay. I don't want to reload, I want to shoot this guy. Well, defeated him, but so it locks on, but it doesn't aim for you still. You gotta aim yourself like that. Alright, pick up all this scrap here. F please, F please, no. Alright, oh, I got destroyed. Not watching my health. Let's retry mission. One more shot. I don't know if I'm that big of a fan of the shotgun. Oh.
This world. Back to Scrappy.
Q, please. Oh, they want me to do this in a minute. Not shoot, except when I'm not aiming right. There we go. Alright. That's the extraction point there, I guess. Let's see. Some extra scrap or curio, I guess it's called. Or crate, like over there. Armor plate, nice. So those crates, gotta destroy 5 of them. Can't lock onto these things. Some extra curio, please, and thank ya. Some eggs, dino eggs. That's the edge, so, alright. Well, how about you aim at the vehicle, huh? Turn around and aim. There you go. Oh, you can like leap over the thing. I'll just have to lock onto these. Yeah, I don't think we can knock over. There's a crate though. Okay. Destroy that. So many more crates around here. Okay, we can't destroy those. There's some crates right there. Alright, nice one there. 4. Over in a little bit. Bones. So we can't destroy this vehicle. Oh, we can. Alright. Looking for... There's crates there. That's not the one, though. Maybe this one here? Yeah, here it is. Nice. Yes, give me them. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so we didn't do any, took damage, and we didn't complete on time, but anything else we missed? Over here. I think so. Alright, we did miss. There we go. Destroy that. Alright. Could destroy that though. Some money we missed. Alright, I think we already got that one. Alright, let's go. No more carb versus rocks? Nah, we already completed our mission here. We're just going around for some extra loot. What's up, Rumpel? How you doing? Fuel cost, ammo cost. It's a precious liquid. 5-stream streak. Oh my gosh, Rumpel. Crazy man. How's it going tonight? Playing some Deadlock still? Just lurking a bit earlier when you're Deadlock streaming. I saw you playing some Deadlock 2 again earlier tonight even. We got extra journal every mission.
Howdy, Journal. It's been a while, but you must forgive me. My fondness for writing burned out a few moments back. However, I still recognize that writing without fondness can still be medicinal, and it's time to swallow it down. To whomever might stumble upon these words one day, my name is Clementine McKinney. I go by Clem. I was once a soldier and a protector and a sister. But then I messed up, and now I'm nothing. I tried to just fade away in the middle of nowhere, hoping all memories of me would become dandelion seeds on the wind. But I underestimated the cruelty of an empty stomach and couldn't turn down my friend's food. Now here I am in the red expanse, doing the one thing I've ever been good at. Tuning war machines and then using them to make death. If you stare into the long braid of cruel ironies, that is my story. It is fairly obvious that my destiny is to fire bullets. Fingers crossed I can put on a star and hijack enough coin from the incompetent law that I can slide on past here and into the next abyss. Cash in hand. It's barely a teaspoon of hope, but it's still hope. I should get on out of here and get paid.
Right. Oh, Clem. Oh, Clem. Task completed. Pull in some curio. Chances of a from morning to afternoon, from afternoon to evening. You can only use so much in a day. Alright. I'll put a cut here for YouTube. So thanks everybody for coming out and watching the episode. I will hopefully catch you on the next one. Alright. See you later.
God damn this